So I want to speak to people that is working on their dream, and I actually want to encourage you guys to keep going, okay? Because with the society we live in today, where people only hop on a wave when it's popping, they only hop on a bandwagon when it's the next thing. It can discourage you. But I want you to think about back in the 1300, 1200, when a phone wasn't even thought of. And the person that created the phone, you got to think about how his process was. You got to think about the process of making your dream come true. So I know when he probably told somebody about his dream, they probably thought he was crazy. They probably talked about him. So people are going to talk about you. That comes along with the process. People are going to be like, who he think he is, who she thinks she is, to be able to think they can fulfill that. But you got to understand that we live in a world, it's a lot of small-minded people. It's you seen it, not them. But just because they didn't see it doesn't mean you can't make them see it. I want you to understand that everything starts off in seed form. Anybody who has a tree, it started off with the seed, and they had to work their seed. Now, just because you didn't see them work their seed doesn't mean it didn't start off in seed form. You have to understand the principles of this world. What a man sows, he will reap. So you got to understand that you got to get past the process of watering your seed. And this is where I say people are going to think you're crazy, because nobody's going to see you plant your seed. Nobody is in your mind to see the vision you had. Nobody is in your mind to see the dream that you have. But you got to understand that as long as you stay consistent, as long as you stay committed, that seed has no choice but to manifest. But are you going to get past it? Are you going to get past what people think? Are you going to get past, oh, they're not supporting me? It doesn't matter. It's a big world. Stop. God had to make me realize, stop worried about somebody who ain't supporting you when it's the whole world out here. It's 7 billion people, and you worried about the people in your circle not supporting you? It's okay, but that's why you got to put in your mind that we live in a world, a bunch of small-minded people. They can't support what they can't see. So as long as you commit to making them see it, they'll hop on a bandwagon when it becomes the next thing. You think people were supporting Amazon back in the day? You think people were supporting Tesla back in the day? No, they had to be able to work their seed, and you got to be able to think of your dream this way. And this is why I want to encourage people, because so many people get caught up on, they're talking about me, they think I'm dumb, they think I'm stupid. Well, joke's on them, because they're watering somebody else's tree. What God had to make me realize, everything is energy, and your thoughts are energy. If people are talking about you, if people are thinking about you, if they're speaking out, they're sending you energy that you need to water your tree. So many people don't have trees because they're watering somebody else's tree. And this is why you have to be able to get the knowledge to know what's up. And let me tell y'all about the little statement, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, okay? Let me put y'all up on game right quick, okay? So I want y'all to think about a battery. You know how I got a negative and it got a positive, and it only works with the negative and the positive. Baby, you need your haters, because the world is energy. Their thoughts are energy. Their words are energy. So if they're talking about you, if they are thinking about you, no matter if it's good or bad, they are sending you negative energy into the universe. It's telling the universe you are the next thing. They can't stop talking about this person, so they're sending you energy that you need to take with your positive energy. And this is why you need to ignore people. This is why you need to commit to your dream, so that you can have the energy to level up and help that seed grow, to be able to allow that seed to be able to sprout and grow. And this is why God had to make me realize, thank them people. Your haters do you more good than they do bad, because they're so ignorant. They think they popping, they in this world, but they don't even realize that they is watering somebody else's seed. And that's why I said, don't worry about them people. So you got to be able to water your seed when nobody knows it's a seed. You got to be able to continue when people are laughing at you. You got to be able to continue when people are mocking you. You got to continue when you don't see no growth. But you got to understand the universal law. What a man sows, he will reap. So you're going to have a reaping season one day, but you got to be able to be committed. Don't let your haters be more committed about watering your seed than you are. You got to understand that it must come to pass, but you got to stay committed. You got to stay consistent, okay? Your haters do you more good than they do bad, okay? They're going to help you bring your dreams to life, but you got to be able to get past them talking about you. You got to understand what it is. They are helping you, and they don't even know it. That's how ignorant they are. But thank them. But continue to water that seed, because you're going to be the next big thing. People don't become successful overnight. They could wake up to a tree one day because of all that work they did in the back. But people don't see that. They only see the tree. So be committed to making your tree be shown to the world.